Already.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey, Squishy. Yep.
Hey, Squishy's here. How are you, Squishy? I'm so glad you made it. You've never come to my lives, I don't think.
Lots
before.
of people are here.
Look at that. Michelle's here. Vanessa's here. Hi, guys.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Lizzie's here. Hey, Lizzie. It feels Crochet Nana, aka Michelle, says it feels weird talking to you in the afternoon. Everybody's saying hello to each other.
Oh, that's lovely.
Good morning, Julie and David. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's still morning where she is. I thought I was going to miss your live today, but I'm here feeling excited.
Yay. How much of a delay is there between YouTube and StreamYard?
About 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Hi, y'all. Hey, Texas. Good to see everybody. All right. I'm wearing David's hat, you guys. It's so squishy.
I added a line to the pattern about an optional pom-pom.
Oh, all right. Look at that.
Actually, I had been thinking about it anyway, but then I saw how good yours looked.
I like pom-poms.
Yeah.
My husband always says, what's the point? What's the point of the pom-pom? There's no point. There doesn't have to be a point.
Hey, I don't like them partially because I don't do them well.
You got to get a pom-pom maker. They're the best.
It's on my Amazon wish list, actually, which curiously is in the bottom of some of my descriptions.
Oh, good to know. Susan B., unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch the replay. Been waiting all day, and now hubby needs me. Have a great live, and I'll watch later. Oh, we'll see you later.
Well, thanks for popping by.
Thanks, absolutely. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. Yeah, this is the accidental hat patterned by, whoops. I always get my finger this guy right here.
Here's
thanks, Susan.
Another version of the hat.
Yeah, David's got a hat too.
I've got
we're hat twins.
Yeah, something like that. And I have one in lavender.
Oh, I like that lavender. Mel would like that. That's her favorite color.
Oh yeah?
She's a purple girl.
Yeah. Well, I ran out of the lavender yarn also. I tried to make, after I ran out of the blue yarn making a hat, then I ran out of the lavender yarn making a hat. So I had to frog them both.
You should combine them and make them stripy.
That's a good idea, actually.
So, yeah, Star Brown, Squishy's got that right. Congratulations on that win. How exciting. So Star actually won one of my giveaways not long ago. So I think that, yeah, I think Star needs to buy herself a lottery ticket. She seems to be pretty lucky.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of such things, here is my Fiber Spider mug.
Oh, look at that.
With coffee in it.
Nice. So Angela wants to know if there's a way to keep it from curling. Mine's curling just because I made it a little too long. So actually, I purposely curled it up so I could see.
Focus more on making your front post double crochets long enough, because I mean I have that tendency too. When they're too short, they curl up.
Yeah, pulling them a little too tight, maybe.
Yeah, I have that a lot with front post triple crochets as well. In fact, I have. I'm not that crazy about treble crochets. I was going to do an episode called "The Trouble with Trebles," which I might do, but I don't really have a setup for doing demonstrations.
Yeah, they can be a little tricky. I tend to pinch it when I'm pulling it through just to hold everything in place. But I like the treble crochet. I call it the granddaddy. It's the granddaddy of all pinches.
I often, many of the patterns that I've used, oh, hey, Squishy, many of the patterns that I have used trebles with, it's like you do a whole bunch of them in a large space to create a shell. And I'll start out with them tall, and then the more I do, the shorter they get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have to be very careful with that. What was I making recently with that?
Changing your tension up.
I don't
Hi,
know
Emmy.
what I was making with that recently.
She is a lucky star. Now I've got the Madonna song going through my head.
Uh-oh.
Lucky star.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, lottery for sure. Check that out.
I keep meaning to go get tickets. I don't know, maybe once or twice a month I'll get a Powerball and a Mega. And
Oh, yeah.
then just cross my fingers.
I have never bought one.
Oh, yeah?
And I've never won. Go figure.
There's a joke about that. About this long-suffering man who, prays every night, oh, God, why can't I win the lottery? And then one night he hears in the silence a still small voice that says, buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket. Can't win it if you're not in it.
Ah!
So, Emmy, what are you making with this color? This is Craft Smart. I think the colorway is called Rainbow. I think. But yeah, let us know what you're making with it. There's Angel.
Oh, hi.
Angel was at the Yard Hookers Live. Here's Ursula. Looks like we're getting quite a few people here, David.
A lot of people we know from Live at 5.
That's right, Live at 5 and Yarn Hookers.
I sent you an email earlier.
You sent Squishy an email earlier? Is that what you said? Check your email, Squish. Genevieve's here. Star's here. Petra's here. Hi, Petra. Hi, Brenda D.
Oh, lovely.
My ex used to sing Lucky Star to me. Oh. Speaking of singing.
Well, since we sort of slid into things, let's do a little later.
Okay.
But then who knows? All of life is a song cue.
It sure is.
You might not know what's going to happen next.
Oh, Vanessa, I haven't forgotten about this. I know that you would like to make a scarf bandana. I just haven't had a chance to do it. I'm thinking that a corner to corner might be a good way to go to make a scarf bandana.
Vanessa, is that for a person or for a dog? I have a pattern for a dog bandana that's basically a triangle with like a strap on both sides that you would button to the dog's neck.
I thought I was going to sneeze, guys. Sorry. I muted myself and everything, and then it went away.
Usually, all I have to do is announce it, and then it's no more.
Then it's gone. Then it's gone. Yeah, good shy. Oh, goodness. So, guys, today our theme, I bet you can guess, is Thanksgiving, because Yahoo! Thanksgiving is next week.
You know what else is next week?
What?
Next Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent. Can you believe it?
I used to love that. I used to love lighting the candles. I mean, I still love it, but I remember as a kid especially, I just would get so excited because when the Advent candles came out at church and on our dining room table, we knew Christmas was coming. I was so excited. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Where you are in North Carolina. But,
yeah, Angel, let us know. How close are you guys? You're in Wilmington, right, David?
I'm in Wilmington, and I know that Angel told me before, but I have a mind like a sieve, a very cute sieve.
I don't know what she's holding you to it. She says she's holding you to it, David.
I think that's a private discussion.
I think so. Okay, so it's for Vanessa. Her hair is falling. Oh. Well, in that case, I'll get right on it, Vanessa. I will.
I would think you would want a very lightweight yarn if you're going to do it for a head covering.
Something that would drape really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw somebody, do an evaluation of a new Yarn Bee acetate yarn. And she said that she loved the way it drapes, the way it feels. She that's apparently her gig. That was the first video of hers that I had seen. And she had this cowl that she wore all day. She wore it like when she went walking for exercise.
Okay.
She wore it when she was cleaning the house and cooking and doing all sorts of things. And she said it was very lightweight, and she didn't even know, or easily forgot that that she was wearing it. She said she almost stepped into the shower with it on.
Yeah, that must have been pretty comfortable then.
Yeah, and it's Yarn Bee. I don't recall the weight. I don't know that she mentioned the weight, but I think she said it's a new yarn from Yarn Bee.
It reminds me of a yarn that I got recently at Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure if it was Yarn Bee or not, but now I don't know where it is. It's up there somewhere. But it had it was called Hint of Silk, I want to say, and it was bamboo and silk, and it was like that. It was just so silky and so soft, and could wear it all day. So
I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I looked at my app, and there were lots of coupons for what looked like new Yarn Bee products, and they had a lot of fun yarns. But I saw the lines at the register.
Yeah,
and nothing excited me enough to make me want to stand in those lines.
Yeah. I got something exciting in the mail the other day. I don't know if any of you guys got it, but the Joann Circular, they're having a big sale starting Wednesday. So.
Oh, is that the Black Friday sale? I've been getting emails about it.
Yeah, I saw the circular.
Sure
Good thing I'm not in the market for yarn. I have enough yarn. Said
I
no
have
one.
Yarn too, and not enough money.
Said no one nowhere. Yeah. Oh, so Patris's Jaden Stitches has one that I used and used a finger weight yarn. Love it. Oh, good to know.
Pattern.
I'm guessing the bandana pattern. Is that structured?
Yeah. Actually, if you look, especially in the 70s and 80s, you see some really beautiful pictures of people wearing headscarves that they make look turbans. Yeah. Beautiful Black women used to do that a lot. I've seen it a lot with Black opera singers.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's Ginger.
Where? Ginger's here?
And there's Ladybird.
Oh my goodness, the gang's all here.
Yes, Petra, that's who it was.
Try to get everybody's comments up here.
Exactly.
Stitch 101 acetate.
And whoever mentioned bamboo, she did compare it to bamboo. She says it's just as good.
Yeah. So Angels in Kingston.
Oh, I know where that is. Kingston.
I'm sorry. I went right to Kingston, thinking of Kingston Town. Happy Crow Maker did a yarn review on acetate yarn. It's super drapey. Yeah, that sounds like a good one to use. All right. My goodness. Look at all these people. There's my Gingy Snaps.
Yeah.
What's up, Ginger Snap?
Hey, since all of these people are here, if any of them are not subscribed to you or me, maybe we should put up links.
Oh, David.
There might still be a few who aren't.
Yeah, you guys, if you like our content, please check out our channels, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. David's channel is just called David Browning. And you guys know me. Obviously, you're here, so you know what channel I have.
I'm told there are quite a few David Brownings. If you search for my Google ID, which is Pager Bear, You will find it in YouTube.
There's the best way to find it. I think, isn't there like a musician, David Browning? Because I know when I was searching for David Browning,
one.
Yeah, there was a musician that came up. Another musician besides you, David. One that doesn't do crochet.
There's a David Browning in Nashville who's a very successful producer and songwriter. There's a jazz musician in England who named David Browning.
Oh, nice.
I belong to a Facebook group that's called Join If Your Name is David Browning.
How many members are there?
I think it's in the 20s or 30s.
Wow.
Oh, look, I got a new subscriber.
Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, Vanessa, I'm really happy to help. Have to go to a doctor's appointment. Love your channel. Beautiful. Nice to see David, and God bless you both. Mwah. Thank you for coming, Vanessa.
I like Lady Bird's comment.
Don't excite David too much. He'll get over animated and ruin my illusion of him. No, I think I'll have to get him overexcited. I told him to drink lots of Red Bull before the show today, so hopefully.
I don't really like those drinks.
I'm just kidding.
I do have coffee in my Fiber Spider mug.
Fiber Spider. I have a Fiber Spider whip I'm working on, actually 2, because one isn't enough. You have to have more than one. Let's see, I've got the virus shawl in these crazy bright colors.
Oh, wow.
And then I've got the same virus shawl in the brown color that's so sparkly and pretty. I'll pull that one out too. Sherry Miller just found a couple crochet head bandana patterns on Pinterest.
Do you know, I have never looked on Pinterest for patterns. I find a lot of free pattern downloads because they're my favorite kind.
Get the sparkle
on Ravelry. And some of the yarn manufacturers on their websites, they have free patterns. Because that's one of my mottos. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, I like that.
I was once having a telephone interview for a job, and as one of the concluding questions, the woman interviewing me asked me what my motto was.
Yeah.
And the only thing I could think of was, if it's free, it's for me.
You just came up with that like out of nowhere?
No, actually, it's not even mine.
Oh, but you've heard it before?
Yeah.
Okay. That would have been hysterical if you just like off the cuff said that. I've got lots of mottos. Can't think of any right now, but I'm sure.
Exactly. I couldn't think of any others in that moment.
Thank you, Squishy. I like Fiber Spider's tutorials too. I'm actually kind of new to his tutorials, but yeah, I'm really enjoying them.
I like them. He's one of those I can't watch on my phone in bed because his voice is so soothing.
You'll fall asleep. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Granny D was drinking a version of the Red Bull. Had to laugh, but she said she didn't like the usual one. Hers was more mellow. I didn't know they came in variations of mellow. I thought they were all hyper.
Well, they all have different flavors though.
But lots of caffeine in all of them, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Yes, Squishy, that is my chocolate yarn. I don't know what it's called because I believe they're mill ends, but they look like chocolate to me. So, yep, I'm going to call that the chocolate shawl.
Actually, I think I picked it up from a coworker in the 90s, that saying.
That motto?
Yeah.
Playing this in the background, and it's still all hectic over here. Oh, yeah, in the UK, it's hectic. It's hectic everywhere, I think. Maria's been looking for a chunky baby hat pattern, 12-month-old.
Maria, have you use the search function on Ravelry. They have an advanced search where you can go by age group and yarn weight, and of course whatever item you're looking for.
Read that comment, David.
Oh,
Ravelry.
yeah, we call that the rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole. Yeah. I call it the black hole. You get sucked in. I always say I'm going on Ravelry. If you don't hear from me in a few days, come looking. I got sucked in. My motto is there is no such thing as too much yarn. Hey, I like this. I like this thread. Let's hear everybody's mottos.
I agree. There's no such thing as too much thread or too much yarn, but there is such a thing as not enough money. That's
for sure. For 99.95% of us, that is for sure.
And so, I did listen to his book channel once. I know he has done quite a few audiobooks. But again, the whole thing about it being very soothing. It was a little too soothing.
Too soothing? Yeah.
There's a series of audiobooks, and I've only listened to Jane Austen novels, which should surprise no one who knows me, of that series. And the reader actually is very good. She does different characters with her voice, and she doesn't put you to sleep. Usually.
Crochet at my house, thank you for the compliment. This is actually David's pattern. It's called the accidental hat pattern. Am I saying it right, David?
Yes.
Hat? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that there's a link to it in my last couple videos, and I'll put another link to it at the end of this video as well. Sharing.
You know how to do the scrolling thing at the bottom of the screen?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how to do the scrolling thing at the bottom of the screen?
Yes, I do.
Maybe we could put people's links there. Not just mine, although I am pretty self-absorbed. But, you know.
I have yours. I have yours. Yep. I like to put the comments up, though, so then everybody can see them.
Oh, you can only do one or the other?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, I can do both. Look at that. No. I can do both. Yeah, that's so funny that Granny D needed to pick me up. She's so funny.
Were you on Granny D's live that day when there were all sorts of trolls with all sorts of offensive YouTube names?
No. That's terrible. Oh, look at that motto. When in doubt, go without. One of my mottos is it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
My 7th grade shop teacher used to say, when in doubt, don't.
When in doubt, don't. Those all work. So Squishy wants to know if you came up with the hat pattern by accident.
Well, actually, the story is I was working on somebody else's hat pattern, and I was putting my own variations in, and before long I realized that I liked my variation more than the original pattern. So I just, that's how I came up with it, with this, that is just completely front post double crochet. And if you turn it inside out, you get the kind of horizontal thing.
Yes, I'm going to take this off and show you guys the inside. And don't laugh at my hair.
Ah!
I have hat head.
Always look beautiful.
Oh, well, my hair's a little crazy right now, David. And I can't really do anything with it because everything is backwards in StreamYard. But the inside of the hat, yeah, it's got these like ridges.
Yeah, horizontal ridges.
Maybe I turn that way.
And the outside is vertical ridges. Although
Yeah,
it would be possible to wear it inside out if you wanted to.
you could.
I haven't officially called it a reversible hat, but that
You
would be
absolutely could. Yeah, you could. Oh, goodness. That's not what anybody came to see.
I like that star.
I do too. Yeah, I'm trying to put everybody's mottos up. Let's see. Emmys, listen to books to get sleep. If you can be anything, be kind. It's free. I agree completely, Squishy. There's not enough of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I was wearing my Jane Austen socks. Nice.
Oh, Petra, you're the one who does the Jane Austen crochet projects, right?
She is. Every time I try to mess with my hair, I go the wrong way. All right. Need to stop. All right. So we did that question. Let's see. Don't do a ginger, please. She chokes and disappears. I'm worried you need some hot tea for that tickle. It seems to happen every time I'm on a live. I get that tickle in my throat. But for me, it's just allergies.
Oh, I get it. Every time a season changes.
I know, Ursula. This happened to me last night. I kept getting hidden behind the comments.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
My face was hiding yours.
It just depends on what time we get to the studio for the yarn hookers. If you're the second one in the studio, then you're in the top right corner. But if you're one of the last two in the studio, you're in the bottom. So
Ingrid is here.
Oh, nice.
I love seeing all my Yarn Geek friends here.
Yeah, it's great. Isn't it fun?
I'm Genevieve. I noticed you. I didn't say anything, but I did.
Yeah, that's really sad when people go on a live and are rude.
Mm.
And they just do it to be rude, I guess. Squishy, no, it's not nerves. I honestly don't get nervous very often. My husband and my son would agree that I don't really care much about what people think about me. That's another motto of mine. If you realized how little people were thinking of you to begin with, you would worry less about what they think. And I just don't really worry about stuff like this. This doesn't really make me nervous. The first time it did, but it was more the technical stuff that made me nervous, not talking to a bunch of people. That doesn't bother me.
One of my favorites is what other people think of me is none of my business.
Perfect. Actually, that's absolutely true. Oh, thank you, Ursula. I have hat head, but that's okay. We can live with that. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hello. So guys, because it is the Thanksgiving show, and I know it's not Thanksgiving everywhere, but in the United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving the third Thursday of every November. And it's also kind of the opening to the holiday season. Happy holidays. Those holidays would probably be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and of course, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all those other kind of holidays that happen at that time of year too. So, yeah.
I think the Flying Spaghetti Monster even has a holiday.
The Spaghetti Monster?
Have you never heard of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
I have not. Huh. Never know what I'm going to learn from you, David. Yeah. So anyway, we were going to talk about things that we're thankful for, and some other Thanksgiving things, like our favorite Thanksgiving Day traditions. So a lot of people have Thanksgiving Day traditions. I know when I was a kid, everybody used to play football in the street. We play street football. And the dads would get involved, which was probably the only time of the year they'd get involved, but it was always fun. So that was one of the traditions from when I was a kid. So I'd love to hear David's traditions, if he has any, and all of yours as well. So let's see. Yeah, Sherry, I agree. I wish they could put the comments at the top of the screen. But, they didn't ask me.
Well, they should have.
Yeah, they should. Maybe they will someday.
Or they should make that an option.
Yeah, well, they might in the paid version, but As you can see in your top corner, this is not the paid version. That's why there's a logo up there at the top of the screen there.
I try to use free versions of things.
Oh, absolutely, because if it's free,
it's for me.
So, David, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
In my family, it was always about the food.
The food.
But then everything was always about the food in my family.
Well, Thanksgiving, it so often is about the food. Yeah. So, Sherry Miller, we would play lag football or have a kickball game. Squishy thinks that's pretty funny. So I'm trying to think of other Thanksgiving traditions that we may or may not have.
When I was in New York and doing a lot of church music, I would always we would always have a church service to sing on Thanksgiving morning, and that would always please me because that was extra money.
Because you were what?
Because it was extra money.
Oh, extra money. Well, yeah, everybody loves that.
And I've always loved Thanksgiving. I love the food.
I like Thanksgiving too. It was always one of my favorites, actually. It seems like it was just surrounded so much by family and, of course, food, but less stress, it seems like. It was more about just relaxing and enjoying one another. And so I've always liked that aspect of Thanksgiving. Ursula, food is and will always be popular, I think. We also love the food. Great conversation starter if the weather's not an option. Flag football. Thank you, Sherry. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I love that. What people think of me is none of my business. I like it.
I used to hang around with a lot of people who were in Al-Anon, and believe me, they have a slogan for everything.
A slogan for everything? Yeah. Squishy wants to know, do we really do that grateful thing around the table at Thanksgiving, or is that just on Bold and the Beautiful?
Yeah.
First of all, I love that her knowledge of Americans is Bold and the Beautiful, because most of us don't live like the people on Bold and the Beautiful, nor do we dress like the people on Bold and the Beautiful. But our family, we usually did the thankful thing around the table. How about you, David? Did your family do that?
Sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't.
Yeah.
I know that my mother was just always ready to get the dinner on the table and then get it all over with. And, because that's how my mother showed love, was with food.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that too, or I have that feeling too, because I love to cook for people.
I hate to cook. I don't like to cook. I love to eat.
I think I told Ginger I would cook for her sometime in exchange for yarn.
What did she say?
She said that would be a great idea.
Oh, good. I like that idea too. I want to watch. I'll be a spectator.
Oh, we should make a video out of it when we can all, socialize again.
I know. I'm so eager for that day. Boy, next year at Thanksgiving, we'll hopefully be able to say that, right?
And Julie, I want to go back to Cooperstown so bad. I haven't been since 2017.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I used to go every summer to the Glimmerglass Festival.
Yes.
And so, of course, if I go up there, we would have to meet.
Yeah. And we'll eat at the Pioneer Patio.
Yeah.
I love it there.
I don't think I've ever eaten there.
Mandy says, usually we get our whole family together. Due to COVID, that isn't happening. My husband is deployed, so I'm cooking for my kids, 3 and 18 months, then drawing pictures and writing letters for my husband. Oh, Mandy, that's wonderful that that you're going to do that with the kids. Sorry, I keep blinking back to my comments here. And thank you to your husband for his service. That's got to be
Will
really,
you have the opportunity to
really rough.
FaceTime with him?
I hope so. Yeah, Mandy, let us know. We're curious how it is for the families of our soldiers. Must be a lot of prepping and cooking you guys do, and then we do it all over again in a month. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It feels like actually there's prepping going on between the night before Thanksgiving, or maybe even the week before Thanksgiving, because you have to do the shopping, all the way up right through New Year's. It seems like there's always cooking and baking going on in most people's homes. Not in my home. I just don't cook much. Another motto drilled into my kids: do what you have to do when you have to do it. Do your best, and when you know better, do better. This is a recipe for life with no regrets for me.
I like that one.
That's great. Great, great. I used to be a pre-K teacher, and the little kids would get very frustrated and with any little task that they were struggling with. And they'd always come running to me to fix it immediately. And I used to tell them, try 3 times, then ask for help. So that was my motto in the classroom, to try to get them to be a little more self-reliant, try 3 times. And if you still can't, then I'll help you. But you have to try 3 times first.
Hey, Julie, highlight Genevieve's comment.
Oh, is it above or below? Did I miss it? No, I don't think I missed it. I'm probably
It's
just
at the bottom of my screen.
Okay. A tradition we have is we hold hands and my dad says grace. Nice. Cook in exchange for yarn. That's fantastic. I'll buy tickets to see that. This year, we're starting a new tradition. We're having dinner with my daughters-in-law because they lost their grandparents this year. So we're extending our family to include them. Very nice, Angel. I'm almost there. Our Christmas Eve is more or less the same like Thanksgiving you guys have. We say grace, thank the Lord for all our blessings, and ask him to keep us humble and grateful. Then have a pleasant evening. Yep, that's pretty much it. Throw in a little bit of football and a parade, and you've got it.
Yeah.
Genevieve, we have Harvest Sunday. We're taking food to church today to give to the not so well off in the Caribbean. Well, that's lovely. Wow. That's going a long way, that food. Our Christmas Eve sounds exactly like your Thanksgiving. Yeah. Thanksgiving here is a turkey. I don't know anyone who doesn't do turkey for Thanksgiving, except maybe vegans and vegetarians, and they probably do tofurkey.
Or there's turducken.
Turducken, yeah. Have you ever had anything besides turkey at your family?
Me, no.
Mandy says yes. Luckily, we're able to talk or FaceTime once a day. He is a medic/RN. He works in a hospital where he is so decent. Oh, so decent Wi-Fi, and that I'm thankful for. Oh, that's wonderful. He sounds like a really great guy.
I have always admired nurses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mama
hey,
Geek
Kitty.
is here.
Mama Geek. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's look at our other Thanksgiving Day questions. Favorite Thanksgiving Day food? For me, it used to be mashed potatoes, but now it's the stuffing. And of course, chocolate pie.
Stuffing and gravy.
Stuffing and gravy. Oh, I don't know if I got gravy, David. I just did the groceries and I don't think I got gravy.
Oh, you don't buy gravy.
I buy gravy.
Ah.
I don't know how to make gravy.
Gravy's not that hard.
I know,
well,
but
there was a time when I couldn't do it either.
Have you seen the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving? Where they have toast and popcorn?
It's been a very long time.
Okay, well, I'm just a little bit above toast and popcorn. I do have a turkey. I do have stuffing. I do have all the other fixings, but I forgot gravy. And I didn't buy potatoes because I'm the only one who eats them. And I don't know. It seems like a lot of potatoes for one person. My sister's here. Hey, Jen. I have time for gravy. I know, but Jen, I'm the only one who's going to eat it. If you were here and could help me eat it, that'd be different. My sister always calls mashed potatoes smashies, which I love. Let's see. Ingrid, since my husband passed away, I'd have to say my sons and my whole world took a 360. Life happened. My son married, went his way, and I was on my own. So big family get-togethers don't happen anymore. Oh. Do you still get to see your son on Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever your holiday you're celebrating down there, down under? Just curious. Oh, wait, no, Ingrid's in South Africa, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Getting everybody mixed up. I was thinking of Squishy.
Well, the other Ingrid, I can talk sometimes. The other Ingrid is in Belgium.
Oh, okay. Angel says German chocolate cake is mine, but mine is special because no coconut. Coconut, yuck. Yes, I agree completely. Coconut's one of those things you either love it or you hate it.
My mother
you a lover or a hater?
Cake, and I haven't had any in ages now.
So I guess David loves coconut. I do not.
Well, not necessarily coconut per se, but there are lots of things with coconut that I like very much, including mountain spiders.
Oh. No, you're ruining the food.
I have that effect.
You're ruining the chocolate with that coconut.
Everywhere I go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hubby here recently adopted the personal mantra, how you do anything is how you do everything. That's a good one too.
I've heard that before and I often forget it.
Yeah.
I was saying to Julie before we got started here that going to Ginger's live every morning is probably the most discipline I show in my life.
All right. This is a good one too. Emmy had. Before you say anything, think, is this helpful or harmful? Yeah, I think that I've seen that at school a lot, especially now in the day of social media. You know, they're encouraging the students, you know, before you type that, think. You know,
that is very similar. Yeah,
second, is it helpful?
It's just like one that I've seen when you're thinking about saying or sending something. Does it have to be said?
Yeah.
Does it have to be said now? Does it have to be said by me?
Yeah, good questions to ask yourself for sure. Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Yeah. I hardly ever have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, but I know a lot of people do use that or have that as a traditional.
That's one of those things that I was surprised to learn that people, that, you know, is a holiday tradition.
Yeah.
I never had it.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I had mac and cheese a lot, but from the blue box.
Yeah. I know. I don't buy that often either, or cook it. I could probably manage mac and cheese.
Well, actually, homemade mac and cheese isn't all that hard either.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could probably manage that.
For help, go to your Alexa app.
Are we talking to Alexa, David?
I wish we weren't. I need to just unplug her.
Alexa, please make Thanksgiving dinner.
Wi-Fi isn't set up.
Julie.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could play with David's Alexa.
Okay. David is unplugging Alexa right now.
Oh. Come on, David. We could have had a lot of fun with that.
Curious idea of fun you have. Oops, I need to just...
There's David. There he is. Everybody's saying hi. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments because I have a feeling I'm a little behind. Lasagna. Oh, wow, that's interesting. They do lasagna.
Some of my Italian friends, you know, living in New York, I knew a lot of first and second generation Italian people. And lasagna is a big Christmas tradition. I think it's on Christmas Eve. They also do, what do they call it? The Festival of Seven Fishes? Something like that.
Fishes or dishes?
Fishes.
Like
they do
swimming in
7
the sea.
different seafood dishes.
Ursula wants to know if Willie will help me finish the gravy. Willie would absolutely love nothing better than to finish anything. But we're trying to keep his weight down. He's not overweight, but he could be very easily. And especially with his leg at this point, it's a bad idea to let him gain weight. So we're going to be very careful with Willie.
But dogs always love people food, and they never know if it's bad for them.
Yeah.
They just know that it tastes good right now.
Yeah. We'll probably give him a little bit of turkey on Thanksgiving. Nothing with bones or anything, but we'll give him a little bit of turkey. He can share that, but no gravy for that boy. My sister sent my picture in church. I miss it. I live in UK, so I miss out Harvest Sunday.
Oh, hey, Genevieve. I think that's the first time I've seen a picture of you.
Look at that.
Oh, quite lovely.
Genevieve, there my voice goes again. Genevieve and my sister Jen C, the other girl that was on there, she's a Genevieve as well. They just spell their name differently. I love how Genevieve spells hers. All right. Over here we say leg or breast meat, but US is light or dark meat. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. The breast is the white meat and the leg is the dark meat. Or we just say drumstick.
Americans can't say breast.
I can say it.
We're so afraid of something that might possibly be interpreted as a sexual comment. It's our Puritan roots.
My son calls the leg the drumstick. That's his favorite part of the turkey. So he'll probably get the drumsticks this year because it's just the 3 of us. So he can have both of them. My husband and I like the breast meat, the white meat. Hey, Bless This Home is here. Hey. Lori, we're talking about Thanksgiving. What's your favorite Thanksgiving tradition or Thanksgiving Day food? Oh, and another one, favorite Thanksgiving Day movie. There's not too many of them, but
Home
my
for the holidays, without question.
Yeah, David's is Home for the Holidays, and mine is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So read whatever you wish into those movies as far as, how you're analyzing us today. But yeah, let us know what's your favorite Thanksgiving Day movie. Let's see.
I like talking about food.
Everybody's still talking about food. Melva pudding. That has been.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
I think Ursula said it was pudding with vanilla and custard. Vanilla pudding with custard, something like that. I don't know.
Well, it sounds
good.
Let
us know. Yeah, let us know, you gals down there in South Africa. South Africa in the house. Ingrid is 2 hours from you. Yeah. And I promised her she will see me before 31st of December. I love that you guys have made this connection and are going to go see each other. That makes me
do a video
so
together
happy.
and post it.
Isn't that cool? I just love that about our YouTube community, how everybody is just like getting together and going to meet each other as soon as this awful virus is over. I know that me and the other hookers cannot wait till it's over so we can all get together. Oh, Ursula's with you on the coconut, David. Couple of coconuts in the house.
Now, I don't like everything I've ever had with coconut in it, but, coconut shrimp, not so much.
Oh,
but,
that sounds awful.
Coconut cake, yum.
Yeah. Tiny triangle head blanket. I love it, Ginge. Oh my goodness. Ginger's making a joke about the tiny triangle head blanket because Kate from Bitch and Stitches calls a shawl a tiny triangle shoulder blanket. It's just one of our stupid hooker jokes. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. Oh, that's a good motto. Oh, we love Ginger's lives. It's the fix of the day. So I'm officially addicted and can suffer from withdrawal symptoms. Look similar to irritability. I get to watch a couple times a week usually. I don't get to do it every day. Oh, there's another good motto. Can't, never, did.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Oh,
We haven't.
who's that movie character who said there is no try? There is
Yoda.
Ah, I never saw that movie, but I've heard the quote.
You've never seen Star Wars?
I saw Star Wars, but I've never really been a science fiction guy.
All right, I'll forgive you.
Well, that's very good of you.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. No, we like Star Wars at my family, but I understand not everybody's into Star Wars. Julie, we haven't a Christmas Thanksgiving as such. He'll maybe come visit 24 December for a few hours and then maybe early in the new year. Now I have a granddaughter and he'll bring her to come get a prezi. Oh, I love it. Love that, Ingrid. Macaroni and cheese and homemade mashed potatoes. Yeah, I do make homemade mashed potatoes when I make them.
Mm.
But I will say there are some good ones out there that are instant.
That's
no
true.
fun, David. Oh,
Of course I'm not.
David is fun. He just doesn't know it yet. Yeah, what's in that pudding? That is so funny that I talked to your Alexa. I'm just going to go through these quick. Oh, yeah, Will Wood, Jen. That's my sister again. I have to say, we're talking about favorite Thanksgiving stuff. And I think, hands down, my favorite Thanksgiving ever was, gosh, I don't know how many years ago, Jen, was about 4 years ago, maybe a little longer. Her family's down in Florida and we're up here in New York. So we met in Washington, D.C. and had a Thanksgiving weekend together. And it was the best. We had so much fun. And that was my favorite Thanksgiving ever. Just a blast. Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving, David?
Well, I keep coming back to my first Thanksgiving with my ex's family.
Uh-huh.
Because they were nearby. We always went there for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Because I was always doing Christmas music too.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I would come down here to see my family. But the very first time was just about my first time meeting most of his family.
Mm-hmm.
His mother is just like George Costanza's mother from Seinfeld.
Estelle.
And yeah, and they're all very demonstrative and loud. And at one point, toward the end, I turned to him and I said, "Your family's funny." And he just cringed. Because he was embarrassed the whole time. He thought I was, I wouldn't like them. But I did.
Yeah.
So,
nice. Oh, her favorite thing about Thanksgiving is hubby gets an extra day off. Like the combination of foods. You're watching everything about 20 minutes earlier. What are you talking about, Ginge? Are we that delayed?
I had that happen on lives where I would accidentally click something.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
And then I would go back.
Yeah. Bless Home with Love. Yeah, I love that movie. So funny. So funny. Oh, the traditional Macy's parade on the TV. Yep. Me too. I'm a parade girl. I know some families, it's like all about the football, but at our house, it's all about the parade and then the dog show.
We used to watch the parade on TV, but then I guess when my sister and I got older, we were a little bit bored with it. I was, anyway. Because it seems to be aimed at, Julie, are you buffering? It seems to be aimed at smaller children. But I know lots of grown-ups who love it. Julie, you're frozen. Oh no. Oh dear, does that mean I have to carry the conversation? Uh-huh. Excuse me. Here is a question for you. What is the worst thing you've ever been served at Thanksgiving dinner? And for me, one year I was visiting some people, and Ursula says I should turn Alexa back on to get Julie back. I was visiting some friends.
I'm so sorry.
And they had the strangest gravy I've ever seen. I mean, forgive me if you do this yourself. Oh, Nana, crochet Nana, my mother loved oyster stuffing. But anyway, this gravy, it was like normal gravy, except it had
Am I here?
diced. Yes, you're here.
Oh, good. Okay. I lost power. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I had just asked the question, what's the worst thing you were ever served at Thanksgiving dinner? And I was telling a story about a gravy I was once served that had diced boiled eggs in it. Now, forgive me, anyone who does that, but that was the most bizarre thing I had ever seen. The texture was very strange, and I don't like boiled eggs. But, you know, I was a good guest. I ate it. Not a lot of it. Julie, you're frozen again. Oh, there you are.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Oh, my goodness. So tell me more about what you were talking about. Oh, the worst thing you were ever served for Thanksgiving, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, and you're no longer frozen.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm a frozen meal. I don't think I've ever been served anything I didn't like on Thanksgiving. Oh, oysters. I don't like oysters. I have a brother-in-law who always has oysters at Thanksgiving. How about you?
Oh, I was just telling the story of this gravy with diced boiled eggs in it. And I don't like boiled eggs anyway.
I love hard-boiled eggs, but in gravy?
Yeah. It had the strangest texture.
Oh.
Because it was thick. It was like you turned the gravy boat over and it doesn't fall out. And the taste was a little weird.
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
But, you know, I was a good guest. I ate that. I ate it, some of it.
Yeah. I didn't eat the oyster. I just said, no, thank you. I've got enough.
My mother always used to make a separate pan of the oyster dressing. We called it dressing because it doesn't get stuffed into anything except our mouths.
Yeah.
Then the regular dressing for everyone else. Because she had grown up with the oyster dressing. Because in southeast North Carolina, there's lots of seafood.
That's right. Yeah, the southern menu is probably a little different than ours up here because we don't have any oysters up here. Well, at least not where I am. Maybe on the coast.
No, I've never really eaten oysters.
I just think they're gross. I don't like even looking at them. Oh, nothing's worse than lumpy gravy, says Squishy. Cold potato salad instead of hot potatoes and gravy. I almost cried when they handed me that bowl of potato salad. I thought it was going to be hot. And potato salad's really good, but when you're in the mood for something else.
And you could make a hot potato salad too.
Yeah, that's true.
I watch a lot of cooking videos, and so I've seen it done.
Yeah.
Like a German potato salad with a dressing that doesn't have mayonnaise in it.
Oh, okay. I love mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, I like mayonnaise just fine, but it wouldn't go
Right.
well with a hot potato salad.
Yeah. So, David, what are you working on?
Oh, well, I have, this is going to be a shawl.
Oh, that's pretty colors.
This is the same stitch that is in this, this scarf, which is a fiber flux design. So I thought, why not take that stitch and do it landscape instead of portrait and make a shawl, a rectangular shawl out of it.
Oh yeah, are you going to put pockets at the end? That's the rage.
It is, isn't it? I hadn't thought about pockets.
Yeah.
And wouldn't have if you hadn't brought it up.
You don't have to, David.
Shoot.
Do what you want to do.
So anyway, yeah, and I'm going to write it up as a pattern. I was actually searching for something just like that to see if anybody else had the same idea before me. And I didn't see anything like this in terms of a rectangular shawl.
I like the. Can you hold the hold it up a little closer to the camera so we can see the stitch? Yeah. Are those treble crochets or double crochets going in?
There's actually double crochet 2 together.
Yeah.
And it's a cluster of 2 double crochet together, 2 chains, and then another double crochet 2 together.
Yeah. I thought it looked kind of similar to the one that I made recently. But those are treble crochets. And then I think there's 5 chains to make like the arch. But it looked kind of similar. Yeah.
It looks a little bit like a puff stitch V with small puff stitches.
Yeah.
But even when I searched for puff stitch shawls, I couldn't find anything that looked like this. So, and it's easy.
Yeah.
If you know how to do a double crochet 2 together.
Oh yeah.
And when I write it up, I will give directions.
And after you do it once or twice, even if you've never done it before, it's so easy to do. Look at that. How do you like that comment there, David?
Giblet gravy. We put boiled egg in that. I'm so sorry, Andy. It must be awful for you.
Oh, Ingrid's wondering how to make scalloped potatoes. Do you like scalloped potatoes, David?
I love them.
Me too. They're like you slice the potatoes pretty thinly, and you put, is it like a creamy sauce? And we always put ham in ours, chopped up pieces of ham.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So good.
You can do a cream sauce with cheese in it, with like grated Parmesan. That would be good.
Yeah.
Try to grate your own instead of the one that comes in the green box.
Yeah, I do grate my own cheese.
Oh, good. I have to confess that sometimes I do the shortcuts
because of
time, and actually I don't have a food processor right now.
Oh, I just shred it on the little grater. I just use the hand grater. Yeah.
If you put if you cut it into hunks, put it in the food processor, and a few pulses, it makes really quick work of grating all of that cheese. But I've moved so many times and purged so many preservatives that that's
once you get settled again. Yeah. Emmy, I did the same thing. Well, it wasn't the guts, but like whatever they have in the bags inside the turkey. What is it? The giblets, or I don't even know how to say it. Anyway, all this stuff that's in the little bags, I didn't take them out. And I cooked the turkey, and I didn't tell anybody, and nobody got sick. It was okay.
You remind me of the first time we had my ex's parents over for Christmas dinner because his sister was going upstate to her husband's family, and his brother already lived upstate. So, it was just the four of us.
Yeah.
And I had to do a church service. So I got home. They were already there. And, eating nibbly bits like you do.
Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvres and things. His mother always provides really good hors d'oeuvres. And so I said to him, is the bird in the oven? And he says, what bird?
Were you supposed to bring it? Were you supposed to bring the bird?
No, it was in the fridge. But we hadn't really talked about how we were going to execute it.
Sorry, I'm fighting with my dog. Hang on one second. Willie, what are you doing?
That Willie's such a handsome boy.
He is. At the moment, he's a bull in the china shop with that cone on his head. He comes in a room and everything goes flying. It's a little crazy, but now he's got himself settled here on the floor, so we're good.
Okay, Laura, you lost me with peas.
Cold peas salad and cheese chunks and sweet pickles. It's a mayo base. Wow. Never heard of that one.
I think I have heard of similar salads, but not peas.
Not peas. Layer after layer, then back. Okay. Scrap-a-dap-a-doo with CJ. I love that name. Scrap-a-dap-a-doo.
Or Scrappy for short.
Scrappy or CJ? Oh, look at that. Ingrid's going to copy and paste your directions on scalloped potatoes into my notebook right now. We've become a cooking show, David.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, my ex went to culinary school while we were together, and he was first in his class, and he would make these wonderful things while he was in school. He was very, very good at the science of it. Sometimes in execution, not so much. He would try to improvise and it wouldn't always work. Or he would get distracted and things would burn.
Oh, yeah. Well, look what happened to Coco. The last Christmas, I was in the middle of a renovation. When it came to make dinner for everyone, I lost the potatoes.
Were they already made, Coco? Or?
Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny. Found them 2 weeks later in a cooler that I had put them in to avoid getting sawdust. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever lost the potatoes before, but I've lost some stuff for sure. Only like peas in stuff, not by themselves. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I really don't like peas, but if they're in like a salad or a casserole and I don't really taste them, I don't mind.
If you do, I do a tater tot casserole, and sometimes I'll put mixed veg in with the meat, and that will include peas. But very often, by the time it gets cooked, the peas have no taste, and that's fine. Peas that don't taste like anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah, and it's funny because I like split pea soup, but
that's weird.
Fresh
but you don't like peas.
To me, are the work of the devil.
The work of the devil. Wow, that's pretty serious. Oh my goodness. They had a lot of potatoes to eat really quick. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know what pea salad is really called, but it was at every family meal my whole life. So we called it Malcolm salad. My maiden name is Malcolm. Oh, okay. So that's definitely a family tradition. Yeah. What's everybody's favorite pie? I know my niece loves pecan pie, which I had never had until that favorite Thanksgiving down in DC. And that was so good. I loved it.
That's wonderful.
But I like.
Have you ever had? You can make squares out of pecan pie, or with like a gingerbread not gingerbread, a shortbread crust, and put the pie filling on it, and bake it like pie. And then you can cut it into pieces and dip those pieces in melted chocolate.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. But anyway, I had a pie in a restaurant once. It was nowhere near Thanksgiving, but it was 3 different kinds of berries.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Good night, Squishy. I can't believe that you're up after 6 a.m. Have a good Monday. Happy Monday. Is it weird that it's Monday there? Apple or pumpkin? I got pumpkin pie this year for our Thanksgiving, but my favorite's chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. Have you all ever heard of goat peckers?
I don't believe so.
There's so many places this could go. All right, Amby, you got us hook, line, and sinker. You got to tell us about those goat peckers.
After the trouble I got into yesterday with a comment.
I like to pull pea rods out of the vine in the summer, shell them, and eat them raw. Got to be sweet peas.
Now, I don't mind those.
Is it because they're sweet? Pecan pie and Kool-Aid pie.
Oh, is the Kool-Aid pie sort of a chiffon type thing?
I have no idea. I've never heard of Kool-Aid pie. Gonna need some information on that. I'm from Indiana. Our state pie is sugar cream pie, and they wonder why the obesity rates are so high here. I've never even heard of sugar cream pie. What's in that besides sugar? Night squishy, sleep well. Pumpkin pie for Kevin. Yep, that's my brother-in-law. Don't think I want to know, Amby. Dutch apple pie.
I used to make something called a mock key lime pie.
Key lime. Maybe
like
with
topping and vanilla pudding and some lemon juice and some lime juice in a pre-made graham cracker crust.
That sounds delicious.
It actually
really hungry.
And I once took it to a party and someone had a real key lime pie there.
They had a what?
A real key lime pie.
Oh.
Beside my mock key lime pie.
I don't know. I think the mock key lime sounds pretty good.
It is.
Caramel apple pie or any berry pie. I don't love pie. I'm a cake girl. I'm with you on that. I mean, there's only 2 kinds of pies that I do kind of like. I love chocolate pie. I've learned to like pumpkin pie. And yeah, that pecan pie was pretty good. That was pretty good. So I smash the peas and mix with potatoes and I can't taste them. Hot pecan pie with vanilla ice cream. Andrew likes her pie a la mode. Emmy loves pecan. Yeah, that's the kind I had in Washington with my niece, Emmy. She's like, you got to try it. You're going to love it. She was right. I've never heard of them called that until a few years ago. It's hand pickle roll-ups. That's what what did she call it?
Goat would love those.
Huh. Oh, I missed this one. I don't know what is in sugar cream pie. It's all custardy and rich is all get out. Yeah. Lemon meringue? Okay.
Oh, yeah. My mother used to make a lemon meringue and a chocolate meringue pie.
Yeah. Oh, Lori likes lemon meringue too. That doesn't sound so bad, but holy bad name, Batman. Yeah, goat peckers is a pretty bad name. I agree. They need to come up with a different name. Ever had derby pie? It's like pecan pie with a layer of chocolate in it. Oh, that sounds dreamy.
I've heard of that. I think I've had it.
I'm Dutch, PA Dutch. So during Advent, we make Moravian cake. It's so good. It's potato cake with brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon on top. That sounds good too.
I love Moravian ginger cookies. They're very, very thin and crispy.
I've never had them. Coco says, now I want pie. I know. Now we're all going to be like, oh, I want some pie. Thanksgiving is 4 days away. We gotta wait. No, wait for our pie. Oh, cheesecake. Genevieve loves cheesecake. I can't eat cheesecake. It makes me really sick.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't mind because I don't really like it that much anyway.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Only with certain things. Anything with cream cheese bothers me, and ice cream bothers me. But I can have like pizza, or I can have a slice of cheese, and that doesn't bother me. But yeah, anything like cream cheese, makes me sick. Probably a good thing for the ice cream. It keeps me from eating it. Slice of ham with cream cheese spread on it and a dill pickle, then roll it up. Who's the one that likes pickles so much? He's always on Ginger. Tess, yeah. Where's Tess? We need Tess in this conversation. Derby pie is a Kentucky thing. That makes sense. Kentucky Derby. Trade steak or lamb chop for a slice of lemon meringue. Gosh, you guys are making me hungry. Why did I start this conversation?
I haven't had lunch yet.
Oh, I had lunch right before this.
I didn't want to have lunch because I knew I would wind up eating, or rather wearing, something that I meant to be eating.
Oh, yeah. You just turn your shirt inside out.
Yeah.
At least that's what my mother-in-law does. Everybody likes cheesecake. My sister loves cheesecake. Ursula loves cheesecake. Yeah, Tess would be all over that.
We have to tell Tess about it tomorrow morning then.
Yeah, you'll have to tell her all about goat peckers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that cheese has no lactose. Well, maybe that's why I can eat cheese. But I definitely can't eat cream cheese. Anyone else have celery with cream cheese?
Emmy says they're called Minnesota sushi.
What's that?
Emmy says that in Minnesota they call the goat peckers Minnesota sushi.
Oh, I don't know what we call it. I've never heard of it, so I don't think we call it anything.
But it sounds delicious.
Is celery with cream cheese or peanut butter, Jen? I don't know. It sounds like something I used to make in pre-K with the kids. And son of log, right?
If it has raisins on it.
With the raisins, yeah.
I never had it with raisins. I had the celery with the peanut butter on it.
Yeah, I've never had it with cream cheese. So Sydney's lactose intolerant and was told mozzarella cheese doesn't have lactose in it, so that's why pizza doesn't hurt my tummy. That's a good thing because I love pizza. And yeah, it doesn't bother me to have pizza.
I was telling someone recently about living in New York, and there was like a pizza shop on every corner.
Oh yeah, yep.
And some of them would have a really good crust, and some of them would have a really good sauce. But finding a combination of good crust and good sauce wasn't always all that easy.
Yeah. I have to say the worst pizza I ever had was in New York City.
Oh, really?
It was horrible.
There are
it just happened to be that one particular pizza place that we went to, and it just wasn't good. Most places it is really good, but that place, I don't know what they were making, but it didn't taste like pizza to me. It was terrible. So do you like flan, David? Everybody's talking about flan.
I haven't had it in ages, but I do like it.
All right, let's see. Here's Kool-Aid pie. Kool-Aid pie is a half container of Cool Whip. I already like it. Sweetened condensed milk and strawberry Kool-Aid. Wow, it just sounds like a bowl of fluff. Very sweet.
I think I've had that Kool-Aid pie.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I love tiramisu too.
I don't think I've ever had it. I've heard of it. The triangle shoulder blankets are good for covering up the lunch that lands on your shirt.
Well, I do have my shawl.
That's what Kate calls a shawl. She calls them triangle shoulder blankets.
Have you ever gotten food on something you were working on?
No. Have you? It sounds like you have. Oh. All right. What's tiramisu? Am I saying it right? I don't know what it is.
Oh. I think the best way to explain it would be to refer you to some cooking videos. Look for Barefoot Contessa, Tiramisu, or Food Wishes
Okay.
Tiramisu.
Ingrid is saying you have, Bev and Ingrid both agree that you have a nice laugh, David.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get him laughing more because isn't cutting it. Graham cracker crust, mix it all up and crust on top. The other half, Cool Whip and refrigerate it for a few hours. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds like it's right up my alley. Sounds like candy in a pie. I'm not eating sugar. I keep eating it at parties. Yeah. Oh, we just love David. Well, if you really love David, show the dude some love and go to his channel and click subscribe. Got to get David some more subs.
I've got about 215 now.
Nice. Honestly, it's taken me forever to get just to 500. Of the yarn hookers, I've had my channel the longest, and I've got the least number of subscribers. But that's okay.
What's the ridiculously sweet Greek dessert? Is that baklava?
Oh, I don't know what she's referring to. Is she?
Because I think tiramisu is Italian.
Oh, maybe. Oh, it's loaded with milk. Thanks for the warning. Bambi loves Barefoot Contessa. Milk, milk, milk. Here we go. Tiramisu is Italian. Ladyfingers soaked in a coffee-flavored syrup, layered with custard and chocolate and dusted on top. Wow. Sounds decadent. It is so good.
And you can use Kahlua.
Oh, nice.
Or any other coffee-flavored liqueur to soak the ladyfingers. And apparently, the trick is to soak them just the right amount of time so that they absorb some, but they don't get soppy wet.
Yeah.
I've never made it myself, but I saw Mary Berry do banoffee pie.
Never heard of banoffee pie. What's in banoffee pie?
Bananas and toffee.
Oh, how did I not guess that?
I didn't guess it at first either.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Cooking videos, there's a rabbit hole for me.
Yeah. Thank you, Ursula. And hey, guys, I wanted to let everybody know I just started today. I'm editing right now, actually. Well, not right now, but today I started editing a video on editing. So I'm editing a video on editing because a lot of people keep asking me for that. So I think there's so much. It's like saying you have one video about crochet. You can't just have one video. So I think it's going to be kind of like a little series. So yeah, look for that on the Whippy Chick channel. That should be coming soon. At least the first video will. And if it's received pretty well, then I'll do more. But yeah, I almost forgot to do that little plug. Let's see. Nancy hit 800. I'm at this over a year, but wasn't posting that often in the beginning. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get those numbers up, but just do it. And to be honest, for me, it's for fun. I'm doing it for fun, and my main reason for starting the channel was to do exactly what I'm doing now, which was to meet more people who like what I like, and I've made a lot of friends and get to be creative with my editing as well. And so those are two things that, I wanted to do, and I've achieved those. So the numbers weren't hugely important to me. It was the friendships that were.
I've met some of the most wonderful people in the yarn community.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's so nice, and everybody's so supportive and kind to one another. And yeah. Nancy loves cannoli.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh my goodness, Nancy loves cannoli. Holy cannoli. There's a new phrase for ginger. Holy smokes.
Holy cannoli.
Ladyfinger cookies dipped in espresso, topped with custard and mascarpone. I can't read that word. Mascarpone and sprinkled with cocoa powder. Whatever it is, it sounds delicious. Oh my goodness. Nancy, you need that video? All right. Well, the first video is going to be all about transitions, adding transitions in between your clips.
In your videos, are you going to discuss different editing tools that you know?
Yeah, I don't know a lot of them, to be honest with you. I started off with iMovie because it came free on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But because I was doing all of the editing on my phone, it didn't have as many features as I was looking for, because my videos are crazy weird with editing. I'm just really goofy with my editing. So I wanted to do something more. So I discovered KineMaster. So the video I did today was how to edit in KineMaster to do transitions. But I might make some with the iMovie as well, because I do still have that on my phone. Thanks, Ginge.
I have iMovie on both the phone and the laptop.
Yeah. So the one on your laptop probably has more features, or no?
I haven't really tried it because I shoot my videos on the phone, and then I edit them to the extent that I edit in iMovie on the phone, and then I'm able to upload directly from iMovie to YouTube.
So you do it all on the phone. Yeah. Yeah.
But then I have to go into YouTube and do some more editing. Like it's only in YouTube that I put in the description. I would like to learn how to do some other effects that I don't know whether I can do them in YouTube. Maybe if I start shooting videos on my computer, because as you can see, it works just fine.
Yeah. Well, you can also transfer your videos from your phone to your computer.
I tried that and I couldn't make it work.
Hang on one second. I had to reach over here for a second. This little gadget. It plugs into the phone and into the computer.
Oh my goodness.
And it also saves everything. So it works just like a thumb drive where it saves everything. Yeah. I love this.
I want one of those. What's it called?
It is this. There are different kinds. This one is called Dual Link. Dual Link. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link for the Dual Link.
Well, I'm going to search Amazon for it right now. Well, after we finish here, and then add it to my wish list.
Yeah, it's.
Which, by the way, is at the bottom of some of my descriptions.
Yeah, Dual Link, and you can get.
My birthday's coming up.
David turned into a 10-year-old boy just there for a second. Christmas is coming, and my birthday, and I have a list. There are different levels of memory that you can get on these, and of course, the price varies according to how much memory you get. Because I keep a lot of pictures on there as well. But yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. So really highly recommend that if you want to get your videos from your phone to your computer.
And it would be a great backup for everything that's on your phone, so that you can delete some of those things on your phone that are taking up space. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is another problem that I had with iMovie was space. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to click through these pretty quick because we're actually kind of running low on time at this point. I enjoy showing.
Nancy, I agree.
Yeah. Good to your video on editing. Really handed my hair about editing. I so want to have just a little nicer video. I'm with you, Julie. It's making friends that drives me. Yeah. My family is very happy I found this yarn community. They said I was speaking in another language and didn't really know what I was talking about. I hear you, Nancy, or Lori. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's good to have yarny friends. Yeah, I think isn't it amazing? We can do so much with our phones. Absolutely, Ursula. Let's see. Had Windows Movie Maker on my old PC. Was able to edit with it. I use my Chromebook as well for editing. I have the same app on my Chromebook that I have on my phone, which is KineMaster. And yeah, it is nice to be able to use the laptop sometimes because the screen's bigger and you can use your mouse instead of your finger on this little screen. But you do get used to it. Hey, Jamie, how are you? It's good to see you. Canada in the house. Bye, Jen. Everybody's saying hi to Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Or David, nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. Now I'm looking up OpenShot.
Yeah, Ursula, it's great. Yeah, Ursula uses the same kind of external hard drive. It's nice. I just like saying external hard drive because it makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
OpenShot is not in the App Store.
OpenShot?
Maybe it's 2 words.
I don't have OpenShot. I use KineMaster.
Oh, let's see.
It starts with a K. KineMaster. It's KineMaster.
Well, actually, there is an InShot.
I'm not sure what. That sounds familiar. I think.
Here's KineMaster.
Yeah, I think Ginger might use InShot, but I'm not positive. Yarn Geek says, "Me too, Lori. My kids are so proud of me for making friends." Yep. Proud to be one of them, Ginge. Okay. I can see that glaze in someone's eyes, and then I know I'm boring to death. And now I mean even my mom, who loves me dearly. So I'm grateful to this yarn community. Yeah, I think I've bored my mom a few times with yarn stuff too. I'm sure I have, actually. Ingrid says, that's a great gadget to have, Julie, something to look into. I film with my phone and then upload it onto my laptop and from there to YouTube. Yeah. I know with some phones in computers, you can just use the charging cable to upload as well. But I like this one because I can save on it directly. So if I'm out and about and I can't get my my videos onto a computer to save space, I can save them right on there. And also, I don't want to fill up my computer as well because my little Chromebook doesn't have a lot of space. So it is a good gadget. Affordably Crafty's here. Hey, Kim. All right. Look at all these people still coming in.
Lovely.
So let's see. Oh, total lockdown. I started frogging a bunch of finished objects to get the yarn back since I can't buy anymore. Oh, Jamie, that stinks. That happened to me during lockdown. I ran out of yarn. Saddest day. Yeah, I enjoy the positive content too. I think that the yarny ones are always pretty positive. Connects me with the rest of the world. I like that. Me too, Emmy. I like that. So I think we're going to get ready to close up here, close shop, so to speak. Would everybody just like to do the go around the table thing and say what they're thankful for? Anyone want to start? Oh, Lucy just subscribed to you, David.
Yay!
Yay! Genevieve ordered her neck light last night on Amazon. Those are really cool, aren't they? Yeah, Mel really loves them. Angel, I'm terrified of doing videos. Well, if you're terrified, you don't have to do it. But if you want to do it and you're just, the only thing holding you back is that fear, just go for it. Just go for it. Just do it.
Act as if.
Yeah. Don't let fear get in the way. If it's something that you really, really want to do, just do it. Because I was scared. David, I'm guessing that you probably weren't scared. You're a natural performer.
I was a little self-conscious at first.
Yeah.
Now I don't care.
Yeah, of course. I think everybody is at first.
Yeah.
For me, the scariest part was filming in public. That one I still struggle with.
I haven't done that yet, but yeah. I like it when you do your car chats, and you notice everybody who's around.
I do. I'm like, what's he looking at? There's this one particular old man who's old man. I shouldn't say that. An elderly gentleman who does his walk in the park every day at the same time. And every day he looks at me kind of funny, but then I just wave to him. I think most people think I'm on a video chat, that I'm talking on the phone, but maybe this elderly gentleman doesn't know about video chat. So, okay. Michelle is thankful for all my Yarny friends and family. And Angel is thankful for all of family and now my YouTube family. Ursula says, it was lovely to have David here, and I'm grateful I got to meet David and Julie. Julie, you were one of my first subscribers. I remember that, Ursula. I remember subscribing to you, and you were one of my first too. Yeah, we hit it off. I'm thankful I caught the last 10 minutes of you all. I'm thankful too. I'm glad you made it, Jamie. Make videos without showing your face. Yeah. My son's videos that you never see his face in his videos. He's made lots of them.
There's a very successful chef who has a food channel called Food Wishes.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly ever see his face. It's always him doing the work, but you see his hands. Yeah.
Well, Fiber Spider for the longest time didn't show his face. I hear he does now, but I still haven't seen one of the videos with his face. Affordably says, thankful for being part of this wonderful community, coming out of my shell this year and making new friends. I'm super introverted. Oh, I'm so glad you did, Kim. I am so looking forward to watching more of your videos. I just recently discovered you. Ginger had been talking about you for the longest time, and I thought she was talking about someone else, a different yarn tuber named Kim. So I was watching the wrong channel, and I wasn't picking up on anything that Ginger was saying about Kim. I was like, really? I don't see that part of her personality in her videos, only to find out I was watching the wrong ones. So I'm excited to have found Affordably Crafty, and I'll be watching more. Fake it till you make it. Just do it afraid. Courage. Yeah. You can't have courage without fear. That's what I tell my son anyway.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It's
doing
working with it, working around it.
Yep. Doing it even though you're afraid. Just keep doing it.
So everybody is stealing my gratitude list.
Yeah,
that's one thing we're going to talk about. But anyway, because the biggest thing for me is all of my new yarny friends.
Yeah. But is there anything in your non-yarny life that you can think of? I'm thankful.
I've had a really rough year.
You have. I know. Well,
I've had a really rough 2 or 3 years, actually. So
yeah,
this has been a really good experience for me, and I'm very thankful for people who show me genuine affection within this community. I stopped into someone's live stream. I think it was Friday night. She said that she was honored that I was there, and that's nice greatly.
Wow.
But, and she's been doing this longer than I have.
Yeah.
And needless to say, I can't remember her name. It's that really cute Sid thing again.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here. I don't want to miss anybody's thankful. Did I go too far? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. I'm thankful for Dad for letting me live in his house, for my fancy government insurance, and have a yarn studio for my stash. Yeah. If we've got a roof over our heads, food in our bellies, and some yarn behind us, we're doing all right.
Mm-hmm. I am thankful to have a roof over my head.
Yeah. Oh, Nancy, your son's like mine, has a channel and doesn't show his face. Kim and Ginger. I'm happy and thankful that my dog's surgery is done and he's doing finally well. He's doing a lot better now. And I'll be very thankful on Wednesday when the vet says he doesn't have to wear a cone on his head anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. Because I can picture it now. I can picture me taking the turkey out of the oven and then getting rear-ended by a cone-head dog. So I'm really hopeful that I'll be thankful that she'll say, yep, he can take the cone off. 2 weeks with a dog in the house with a cone on his head is a long time.
Mm. Well, the incision is all healed, isn't it?
For the most part, yeah. There's about an inch maybe left at the very end of the incision that's been irritating him. He's learned how to rub just that spot with the cone, the edge of the cone. So he's made that part a little bit harder to heal. So as soon as it's healed, we can take it off. Oh, Genevieve, you're so sweet. I'm thankful for life and my health is not good, but I'm thankful for my extended yarn friends. Love you all. Genevieve, I hope that things work out better for you health-wise. Ingrid, I'm happy. I'm thankful for all of you in my life, thankful for my son and granddaughter, and thankful for the multitude of blessings so many others don't have. Thankful to know what it is to be humble. Wow, you guys are saying some really beautiful
things. Lord, it's hard to be humble.
Thank you for all your support. Soon. Yes, Angel, you got to do it. Just do it. Bite the bullet. David posted something on Facebook about making crafts costs, is it 100,000 more than buying? And I totally thought that goes for everyone except Kim and Affordably Crafty. Oh.
Well, I stole that image and I think it was a bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah, but I know what one you're talking about. It took me a minute to remember it.
Of course, I never exaggerate myself.
Oh, who of you started YouTube in 2020? Ursula asks. I did. I started February 2nd was my first video upload to YouTube.
I actually started one in, I guess it was 2006. Wow. Because those singing videos.
Oh, yeah.
2006.
I love those.
I didn't start doing yarn videos until this year.
Mm-hmm.
I did one in April, and I was very sick at the time, and you could tell.
Mm.
And very soon after that, I went to the hospital.
Oh.
So then I started up again, a month ago?
Yeah, it's not been long. Not been long at all.
And people have been so receptive. So nice.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody gets to know you pretty well in the chat. And I mean, that's where I got to know you. And I was like, I want to have David on my show. And I knew that you had started a channel. So I was like, oh, he'll probably want to do it because, you know, he's okay being in front of the camera. Oh, Michelle started in August. Yeah, a lot of people did. Coco started a month and a half ago.
Wow.
Ginger made one video in 2019. But yeah, most of Ginger's are from this year. Grateful for health and home. I think I learned about Ginger's channel from a shout out from Bless This Home. And she only had like 3 or 4 videos. Yeah, I think she had 4 videos up. And that was when I discovered Ginger. And then I started harassing her.
Yeah.
Till she became my friend.
I don't remember how I discovered Ginger, but it was through Ginger that I met the rest of you. Really?
Yeah.
Since I'm at her lives nearly every morning.
Yeah. Angel says, I will definitely start without my face. My daughter is the gorgeous model for my patterns.
Oh, lovely.
Do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But yeah, just do it if it's something you want to do, though. So nice. So, David, should we read our poem?
Okay.
Or do you want to skip it? It's up to you. There's just really one stanza in the whole poem that just really spoke to me.
Why don't you read that one stanza then?
Okay. I got to find it. David and I were thinking about doing a poem to read. Oops, there's my glasses. Couldn't find my glasses. About Thanksgiving. About Thanksgiving. So, okay. So this is the stanza that spoke to me. This is from the poem Thanksgiving by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. And this poem is in the public domain, so I won't get in trouble for reading it. But the stanza that spoke to me goes like this. There's not a day in all the year, but holds some hidden pleasure. And looking back, joys oft appear to brim the past's wide measure. But blessings are like friends I hold, who love and labor near us. We ought to raise our notes of praise while living hearts can hear us. So to me, that basically means we're so thankful for everybody in our lives, and it's important to tell them that, and that every day holds some blessing. We just have to look for it. So I really liked it, and it spoke to me. And so you got to hear me be corny. Let's see. Ditto here. My Jess is us as the model, and then my mom to show that my creations for all ages. Yay! Jamie said, read it. I did it. See, I was a little uncomfortable about that, but I did it. So, Granny D says, I love Ginger's daily lives. I've met lots of folks from there. Must start going to bed earlier so I can get up so early and catch her lives. I've been staying up late and sleeping in. Yeah, her lives are early for sure. Wonderful fiber community. Love watching lives and everyone's wonderful creations. David took the words out of my mouth. If it speaks to you, read it. Everybody's saying hello. Everybody's still saying hello, and we're getting ready to say goodbye. So, David, is there anything you'd like to tell us is upcoming in your channel before we close out? Sounded Canadian for a second.
Yeah. Sounded Canadian there, eh?
What's that?
You sounded Canadian there when you
said, out.
Which is a little bit Dutch sounding too. But anyway, let's see. What's her name? I was telling you about this before. Crochet by Night.
Oh, Crochet by Night. Yes.
Is going to interview me at some point in mid-December.
That's so exciting.
Otherwise, I'm just going to do continue with my Whip Wednesdays, even if I don't do it on Wednesday. And a few other things that I might add from time to time. But yeah, just plugging along. Yeah,
that's great. I'm so glad you're doing it, David, or doing your channel, David. I can't speak right now for whatever reason. I lost my ability to speak. That happened to Mel last night, poor thing. She was struggling. Yep, for me, the editing series is coming up on my channel, and I'm just going to keep continuing with the car chats because everybody still seems to like them. As soon as people stop watching them, I'll probably stop making them. But for now, everybody seems to enjoy them, so I'm going to keep that up. So
I thought about starting some car videos, and I would call the series Sonata Allegro Form, which only musicians will get. That's I'll drive a Sonata.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go. Sonata. You could add that into something musical. You could do it at nighttime and call it the Moonlight Sonata.
There you go.
Oh.
And I would have to have the lights on inside and everything. Anyway.
Yeah, that might be kind of tricky to do that at night. Roni will be interviewing me in December also. Is Roni
that's one. Crochet by Night.
I'll have to check out that channel. I'm not familiar with it. Oh, thanks, Lizzie. I'm glad you like them. All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to end here. I'm going to close the broadcast. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who came, and thank you for the chat, and thank you, David, for coming and visiting with me on my channel, because, you know, I get lonely out here by myself.
Well, it has been my pleasure.
Okay. Everybody have a great, great week, and we'll see you on the YouTube. Bye-bye.
Bye.